Alright guys, Papa Pepper back once again. I am not at the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I had the opportunity to leave, take care of some work today, and wound up in Hot Springs, Arkansas, many hours away from home. I don't like heading out so far away from home, but the work I do allows me to once in a while periodically do that, and then stay home a lot more often than if I had a full-time job, so that's a blessing. And then while I'm out here, you know, I do keep myself busy working hard, but then it gives me an opportunity to check out different things too. And never know what you're going to find. You find more when you look. So tonight I'm just doing some hotel herping, where we're going to see how that works out for me. When I travel for work, I wind up strange places, and the only place you can really get to is wherever you can walk to. So we're gonna see if we can't find some geckos, scorpions, rattlesnakes. Who knows? There we go, guys. First herp of the night. There's a gecko on that wall. I thought that might be the case around here. Beautiful. Ouch. Gecko. Oh. Gecko. Wow guys, that was crazy to find one within seconds, and then to see what, 7 or 8 catch 5 or 6. Well, I was able to see a little snake down there. I flipped like one rock and I saw a snake tail, but without having an actual ID on it, I didn't just want to grab it, I wanted to see more of it. So I moved a couple other rocks looking for it. Didn't find nothing. I think it was a Decay's brown snake, but it could have been a couple other ones. I'm guessing it was just a small non-venomous snake, and I did find a Gerber knife as well. I'm gonna take one last peek at some of these geckos and see if I can find a couple more and maybe shoot some photos and videos of them. I might Google to see if there's a waterway near me. I'm not even sure where I am in Hot Springs. I just know I'm at the La Quinta here, so I will explore out from there and see what happens. Plus I gotta go eat some pizza here. So Hotel Herping was kind of limited to just the geckos on the building. I did scare some people coming out of the bushes down there from that ravine. So I might walk over to the lake here. It should just be like an 8-minute walk. We will find out. And city herping's always kind of difficult because if you're walking around with GoPro or expensive camera, until you find your first snake, it's kind of dangerous. Normally once you get your first snake, people leave you alone, so we'll see how that works out. But I got 2 flashlights and I left my snake tongs, which probably wasn't a good idea. We'll find out. Well, I found a little creek that should flow down to the lake. This should be a great place to find little turtles, maybe small snakes. We'll see what else. We'll take a look in the water here and maybe follow this down if we can. Hopefully don't cut through anyone's yard or things like that. Not trying to trespass or mess with private property, but we'll find out. So if you can see him center screen, we did find a good-sized bullfrog, almost completely full grown. Can't tell from here, kind of looks like a female. I haven't seen any snakes or turtles yet, but I'm gonna keep looking. Well, it looks like the hop-in place for the herps was here at the hotel. Came back for 3 more of these crazy geckos. There he is. Pretty cool. Now down by the lake, I did see probably a 3-foot fish. I don't know if it was a common carp, some sort of catfish, or like a grass carp. I'm not sure what they got in here. But it was probably a catfish or carp. It was big. I only had the low beam of the light on. I apologize for that. I wish I would have the high beam on. Maybe I could have seen what it was then. Did see a couple nice bullfrogs. There was actually one, when I saw that snake, I almost fell in. And then it never came out of that pipe. But I was looking under that ledge, under that waterfall, and there was definitely a nice sized bullfrog chilling under there. I was hoping to get some photos of him, but by the time I looked back, it was already gone. So I realized something was up, you know. You normally don't get people around there, stuff like that. So I'm gonna call it a night, get to bed, and get ready for work. But cool to see these geckos. You know, they're not native here originally. but they're across the southern United States now, and they are in the state of Arkansas, just not where we live. So cool to get out here and see those. Gives me something to do, you know, being away from my wife and children. So I'll see you guys next time. Papa out.